Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Fresmal, and today we're playing some more SpellRogue. It's been a while since probably my last live stream we actually played this, which, yeah, I mean, if you do want to join me, try and stream every Sunday around midday UK time. So, yeah, or your regional equivalent. If you want to kind of join me playing other stuff or watching, more than happy to join in. But yeah, anyway, what we're going to do today, what do I want to play? Because we were messing around with, like, trying to get all these to one last time on the stream. And I want to try out some other stuff and do kind of more interesting things. And basically just, yeah, get everything to Descent 1, because I've been struggling a lot with, yeah. Third turn autocast Smiter as well. That could be actually pretty good. So we might take that and try and, like, mess around with it. Right? We want delay block. Let's try this and we'll have a go with Lapis. I mean, there is still some news on the second, or the new character coming at some point. During elite battles, enemies start with 3 power. I would like to take this, just to have the shard. It only affects me on elites, so yeah, why not? Let's gamble straight away. Now, I can have that on even I get +1 value. Or we just get an extra thing and shove any dice in it, which is kind of awesome as well, right? It means I can get 6s with IC also. And I think that's pretty good, but we'll hold on to it for now, because like I don't need it to start off with. We want to go... An early shop doesn't really allow me to buy anything I need, right? I guess we can go this way, because we still hit here, if I need to, and then we get the other event as well. Or go straight to this elite into this elite. So we do get 2 elites going that way as well, with like less of a risk. Yes, we can continue. Still having internet troubles at the moment, due to power supply problems, pretty much. Which, hey ho. Not much you can do. Oh, cool. So 12 damage versus 12 damage and block, but the delay block is still pretty useful, so... Oh, I guess it's 1 less, but I get delay block this turn. Yeah. See, I could put that in now, I can't, so it's kind of like, eh. Yeah, like, returning this with IC. At least gives me some defense. But yeah, we'll have to think about this and how we're going to use this as well for the way I want to play this. Each dice rolled this turn, Riptide. So at the moment, I have a countdown and no countdown for attacks. Rainfall seems interesting, and I've played this before, and it was actually really good like once you get it started, right? Like, it consistently rolling itself. If you get, like, more of them, or just an extra charge on that, that could be useful. In golf, I'm going to re-roll here, because I want something better than what's this. Hailstorm. So I believe Hailstorm is really good. Right? It doesn't go away anymore, so I'm going to take it. And get rid of Sleet Sky. Apply X poisons at all enemies. I would like that, but I don't want to get rid of my Sleet Sky. I think that's way too good of a thing. So I choose between 5 potions. Cube of Darkness would be interesting. But let's see what potions we get. Weakness potion is useful. I'll take that. Take the shard as well. Now, I could change this just to being 8, which is a lot easier, right? Or make it re-roll itself. Like, it rolling an even die for 2 die gives the die back, which means it can be cheaper. It's a 3 and a 4. So I think that's the best way to go about it, right? Could go for the fight. I like get the artifact if I can, so you can see if we get something good. Maybe your spell deals unblock damage, apply poison. Kind of cool. Turn 1, apply 5 poison to everything. That is actually a lot of damage early on. Like, I'm probably not going to attack very much. But this is actually pretty good, Poison Core. So I will take it. Now, I want to go this way, because I can't bail out of this elite, is the other thing as well. So yeah, we'll continue. So at least on this elite I'm taking now, I can bail out on it. Like, I don't have to go for the second one if I don't want to. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Ooh, a 4, that's at least something I can use to attack, so we'll keep that there. We'll also give it Icy as well. We'll get some block just to make sure we've got delay block for next turn. And if I do that, I kill this off, don't I? And I can do the same with those, though. Right? So that's 7. Yeah. So like, this one's dead next turn. So that's kind of why I went this route. We do get a 3. Oh, they have to be equal as well, so that doesn't really work. 5. Put a 2 in there, so we can at least use the 2 here to give some block as well. We attack this, because they should eventually die. And we try and deal damage here. No, take the block. And that's a trigger. So this is a cool thing, is this triggers by itself and also gives me the die back. So the extra fury gain is actually kind of like semi-useful now. You know, has its advantages, does it not? And we're done. So, very cool. Yeah, so I do like Sleet Sky in this place. Like every third turn, it will just trigger it by itself. I just want stuff that allows me to re-roll. Deluge. 10 damage, increased by 1 for each block. Gain 4, increase by 3 if you already have block. None of these kind of stand out to me. Chill Touch would seem interesting, but it doesn't multi-hit, so not really worth it. Ice Ward is kind of a really good defensive tool. Because 4 block and then on deplete can be really useful. Like rolling some 301s. Frozen Shield, Rupture, interesting. Future Tide is kind of interesting. I'll take the Ice Ward for now, because I can actually still have it in play. Swap that over. Now, do I want to upgrade this? I think returning the even values with +1 is more useful. Because it means I can also re-roll them. And I come to that decision by I think about like my playstyle at the moment, right? Plus it also, no, it doesn't count as a roll, does it? But still, +1 value is still pretty good. So like here, it makes a huge difference to me triggering this straight away. Right? To get the even back as well, that's really good. Can't trigger that one, trigger this. And just deal this damage so it doesn't gain the power for the turn. It's already got enough power, it's a problem anyway. Huh. Six, delightful. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, is just keep doing that so I can get more rerolls and stuff and get more damage. And then maybe, just maybe, we can one-shot them. I can't have it gain more power. It's not a way that I need it to go, right? So I can just roll here. Hit the 1, roll again. Put 4. Not the greatest, but it's 28 damage. I can't trade that up. Like, I can't give that up just to try and trigger other stuff, right? As much as I would like to, I've got to kill this off now so I don't have issues later. A 6, that goes to a 5. I think it's just full defend here. Right, because I can still stack up the Fury, which is still fine. I just need to make sure I don't take too much damage. Like, that's my main problem. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Oh well. So I got 39 damage. If I mark them, I can kill them. Cool. We can work it out. We know how to use potions. That we do. I gotta take a sip of my coffee. Keep myself going. Glaciate. I do like that. What's the upgrades for it here? Times 2 delay block. Again, that's really good, especially for the build that we got going at the moment. I'll pick it up. This trades this out, which means I guarantee that delay block for the next turn. Right? And I think I should upgrade this to at least give me 3 rolls, because that will kind of work with the Sleet Sky when it does trigger. We're in a good state. Like, we'll see after this fight here to make sure we're not having other problems. Now, it triggers Sleet Sky straight away. That is really good as well. So we can plan for that and actually, like, set up turns to make sure we get that trigger. And then reroll you. Get a 2, not the best, but that's fine. So yeah, we'll just do... Get those delay blocks up, and then kill that guy off the back. Make sure he can't do anything. So he's going to have to grow. We're going to have issues trying to deal damage to him. It's going to be a bit of a problem, but we can work around it. We can work around it. Bring it to 5. And then here, 5, 6, and 5. Get 3 rolls. They all trigger that. 2 3s can go in there. Get another trigger. Get 2 2s. Put that there. And gain some well-needed block. We have 5 delay block coming to us, which is really good. A lot better than just the 1 last time. That becomes a 3, which, again, can go straight to this. Get that Sleet Skies going, you know. And this will guarantee a kill for later, so... So 2 and 1. So as long as we, like, perfectly defend, we should be alright. I do love that triggering. Look at all the ones I got. But yeah, we really do ramp it up. That Sleet Skies give me the hail is so good. I just want stuff that just rerolls. Or Inner Storm do X damage to a random enemy 2 times. Like, that is like the one type of payoff that I can get, right? Because it will double the usage of what I want. But I kind of want to be greedy. So... Winter's Bite and the way to reroll. Yeah, I'll take it. And I would like to do that and upgrade that to this other way. The benefit of the Winter's Bite is the fact that I can just cast it without the need for anything else. Right? Let's go face the elite. Let's go face them. See what we can do. We should be in a good place to face off against, you know, just an elite as such. Right? So that's a 3. Roll again. Get a 1. Roll again. Get a 3. Okay, so we didn't trigger the thing we wanted to. Disappointing. Now I basically got to make sure that we have enough defense to do what we need to do. So I can't put that there, so the flag goes there. This gives me 4 delayed block, as well as the block that I need. And this is the same thing, plus I get all the benefits of the defense as well. So I don't need to use the potion. Really good. Well, we can trigger the Sleet Skies here, that's the main thing, right? A 6. A 4. Do a bit of damage with the 6. Yeah, that cryogenesis would be... Yeah. Yes. It's a bit on the not great side. Oh well. Not much you can really do about it. Not much you can really do. We are fully stacked for defense, so... I am not giving you the satisfaction of being able to do more damage to me because you got lucky and hit the one thing I needed. Oh, 2. There we go, 4. That's kind of what I was looking for. Because I can go like 3 Ice Ward or 3 Winter's Bite and then get the dice back to then be able to do the whole thing all over again if I want to, right? It's like I needed 1/1 in here to deal 20 damage. We'll do 20 damage, then we'll just get more defense here. And I like this delay block from the Glaciate. I think it's actually like more useful than some other ones I've already had, right? And it's so good that triggers like that. Oh, I can't even use the 6. Yeah, we'll take the bit chip damage here. We'll take the damage. It's fine. But I think the only other thing I want is the Rime Hail. If I can get lucky enough to get that, and I think this build is kind of laughing. So in fact, it incentivizes me to reroll quite a lot. Mental Reservoir. Ooh. Yeah, why not? So I want to upgrade this first before it goes in, right? And then, like, we can put it in after we get another bonus. There's no point in going in, because I can't cast it otherwise. We'll just take small healing and reroll a spell. Goodbye, Shifting Shape. Roll a die. On the 4, gain that, gain Toxic Knowledge, or add 1 charge. This is a good payoff for lots of die, right? For the Toxic Skin, it gives me a way to deal damage without anything else. Rising Torrent seems interesting, but casting it on repeat every round is going to be an issue. I would like to take this. I think it's really good, but again, it's utility, and I've kind of got enough utility for what I want anyway, although it's a good payoff, but it won't come in until like really late. Rerolling the lowest die seems interesting as an attack as well, but I'll reroll here. See what else we can get. Guess this is the best for now. Reroll 3 random die. Because you block, chance all ice with dicey. It's too expensive. On a 7, reroll die. I'll take the minstrel, though. It's the best one I can get out of those at the moment currently, right? There's not much else I can pick. So, first things first, get my 3s up and get this Sleet Sky with the Hailstorm running straight away. Sounds like an absolute delight. Now, I can't really get any more rerolls and stuff, so we'll just do this. Because this does the same thing, right? So I can't get like 3 of those on there. And then we'll just like deal damage. I get that to be higher up. That's normally the best thing first, right? Okay, 6. So here we might as well go for the ice wall play because more defense is better. We'll trigger all of those as well, which is again kind of like the idea. And then we just get more block, I guess. I must do 1 attack, kill that guy off because I don't want the thing. And then defense up. Hailstorm will trigger straight away, which is really good. We get a 4 back, which we can then just trigger straight away on the ice walls. Get lots more die. Change that to a 3, and then that to a 3. And then we've got lots of 3s to deal with. So, yeah, kill this one off again. The exact same purposes we had before. We are fully defended, so we can just attack with these. Get a 6 back. I can't even use that. Very annoying. We are a very defensive build, which is good, because we can then kind of like stack up what we need to stack up like late game. So, I'm kind of happy about that. I don't need a 5, so I should hold that off. Get my Ice Ward set up first. Ooh, an extra couple of 3s. We'll chuck those in there then. Don't need to worry about damage or anything else for now. You have 5 back. Could just deal 24 damage here. I'm fully defended from most things. It's going to summon again anyway. This at least help kind of set everything off. Ignite on that. It's a 3 into a 5, okay. Not the way I wanted it to go, but hey-ho. Hey-ho indeed. I have 25 damage. Haven't cast it, so it doesn't actually affect me on that. But we should be able to kill him next turn. Should, being the popular word. Nice. So we want to roll all the weird stuff first, right, if we can. Just to make sure that I can get the odd stuff. I say not weird stuff. We get enough damage to deal this and do it in one go, which we can do now, so pop goes the weasel. Nice, nice, nice. So what we got? 1 die, cast 10 spells. We cast a lot of spells, don't want that. Roll an ether die on turn 1, don't really care. On an even turns, I get an extra die value. Interesting. I'm going to re-roll to see if we get a better option than that. Receiving a curse doesn't actually affect me that well. I don't need 6s, and yeah, like 5s are kind of more important. So yeah, receiving the curse I think is absolutely fine here. I don't want the critical, I need more die. To give me the option to cast that stuff. Enemies start with 8 regen. That's kind of counteracted by this a little bit. No, by the poison core. Second turn, every second turn receives suppression. See, I think this is like really dangerous, right? I think some of these mutators are not scaled very well. Normal enemies have 15% max health. To be honest, I'm not really going to kill them before that goes off anyway, am I? But the chip damage from the poison core is actually still pretty good. The extra gold, though. If you have an early shot, we do have an early shot. We can go this way, then. Maybe into the elite fight as well. Increasing attack would seem interesting. I think we need to guarantee the block, though. Right? Just having this as that emergency, like, panic button while I'm still trying to set up or something could be really useful. Like, it's great for the scaling and stuff, but I scale my own way anyway, and if I get one particular spell, like, that whole thing is completely pointless anyway. Right? There's, like, no need for me to worry about it. That's a 2, which does become a 3, so we can trigger this straight away. So now all my rolls actually do stuff. And then we just defend up, I guess. Right? Yeah. We just defend up. Oh, I can't do any more than 2 on the Glacier. Interesting. Huh. And then they regen. Okay. So all I've done with that is they've basically got 60 gold and they've got rid of this. You know, that's essentially what I've done. Roll that. So we've got a 2. That becomes that and that. So we can set the Sleet Skies up again. We're taking a lot of damage here, which is not great. Yeah, I'm gonna cast this now, which should be enough to defend myself. Rather than use the potion. Potion's a fixed resource. This at least does the same job. Man, getting lots of 1s is really starting to hurt me as well now. But, hey, more rerolls. There you go, all of those go in there. Then defense, defense, defense. I would like to kill this guy off straight away, so that's what we'll do. You, my friend, get to be killed. By me. And yeah, then we'll just get more defense. That means we've got 6 block for next turn. This delay block's actually really helping out, like, maintain hit this the same level as what I need consistently for defense, right? And the fact that the Hailstorm gives me a die back is also helping out, like, scale this quicker, also. Which is, I think, something that I picked up on, like, ages ago with Sleet Sky, like, just, like, going through and playing the game. I was like, hang on a minute. Like, this is actually, like, really good to stack up everything else, because now that, like, Hailstorm is something that's consistent and never goes away is also pretty good. Eh. We did get the 4. We did get the 4. No, it's 37. Let's kill him. 1 shots. So apply 1 week for all enemies when gaining a block for 1 turn. See, Surge seems interesting. It suffers the same problems for 1 turn and using a lot just to not get it to work, right? But for me, it's a really good defensive option, right? Like with the how I'm gaining block and stuff like that, applying weak also is like a double whammy, really, for defense. But yeah, none of these actually stand out to me, so I'll roll. Hydroclasp, interesting. I guess I'll pick that up. It's about as good as I'm going to get by the looks of it. Go here first. Your second turn, split random die. Important, which seems interesting. When gaining block from spells, also gain 1 delay block. The delay block is useful, right? And we'll go to the shop. It's really helping me kind of like get things to go the way I want them to. Grim Right. Power scaling, defense scaling is kind of interesting, right? And casting it on itself is still pretty good for late game. Rewrite reality, though, for the block plus the reroll is actually really good. And reality ripple is also kind of interesting. Like, I do want to get the mental reservoir in, so that's going in there anyway. Right? If I'm doing that anyway, is rewrite reality better? Because it also gives me block and gives me the reroll, or is reality ripple better that can just roll everything to higher die? This is good without anything, right? Reroll, roll one die, get the die back, basically. This doesn't do anything other than just give me attack. So, let's sell that, and sell that for now. I think the rewrite reality is the option we go. Grimwrite is interesting, but I think again, like, we got my other way in one particular attack spell, and we're actually really good anyway. So let's see what relics we get. For each die rolled this turn. That works in what we're doing. That does work what I'm doing. Reroll all die into higher value after casting 12 spells. No. Void Burn Sensor is what I would like to take from there. Now the question is, do I just take the reality ripple anyway? Actually, I might just take like the poison vial or something. Ooh, no. That is such a good potion to have. Right, straight away, Cloud Burst, go straight into that. And we got an elite fight to use it on straight away as well. Okay, so this is a problem with the guy that does the scaling, so I am not happy about this, but I will straight away use that as well. You roll a die as well. Yeah, re-rolling all of these is a good idea. So you got to get 3 of them. So basically what we're going to do is make sure we kill this guy quickly. Or as quick as I possibly can. So that's what we're going to do. So 4, 4, and 5. And a 3 can go there. And there. We got the 1, I should put that in there as well. Okay, cool. So a 2 and a 3. Trigger that. And then 44 damage. And this also then starts up, yeah. So you get the 10 blocks straight away. 20 damage, that's insane. Two 6s. That is kind of good, kind of bad. I'm going to have to use this to try and stay alive for this turn. I am alive, so I don't need to worry about anything else. So I will just do this, just so I can roll another die. Got a 4, so... Give me some block for next turn. 7 delay block, pretty useful. It's so good with the temporal plate as well, this. Really kind of underestimated that when you already have like delay block being generated as well. It just adds on to the amount of delay block you're getting. And then we win. We win. Used all my potions there to kill that off, but I feel like if I tried to do it too slowly, I would have issues, right? Trickle. We've done this before, and it was really good. I did like playing this. Especially like getting like defensive options as well, but we already got the Fury going for it, so it's kind of like, eh. Don't really care about it at the moment. I'm gonna reroll these. I had the Storm. On a 2 gain Concoction, on a 4 gain Hailstorm, on 6 gain Rain. And does Rain go away is my question. Next 3 dice rolls. Okay. It's kind of interesting. The problem is when auto casting, it always takes the highest value, right? which means I would always gain rain from this, which is kind of not what I want. The Replenish Azure is actually an option here as like another defensive option. But I have to have like 1s and 2s, which I don't really want to be using that much. Putting that on there, that goes in there for now. Because this will eventually just trigger by itself, although... Hop. And, you know, even the grass flow as well. Roll an odd die. Really gives you good defensive options. I've got the Replenish Azure because it's something I probably could use, in theory. No. Receive Dissenter's Mark. Don't really care about that. Lose a non-attack spell. And get Holy Water. 2 potions of Holy Water. Yeah, I'll lose Replenish Azure at this point. But you can see the difference between these two, right? Like, that just re-rolls the die, which is fine. This is rolls a die. I don't know what the difference between a re-roll and just rolling a die is, but I guess the ability is to keep the status on it. But this gives you X block, this gives you X block, this can go up to 4, this doesn't, they both have 2. Like, I think this is strictly better than this because of the variability you have, even though I'm getting a new die rather than keeping the buff on it. Right? It's a weird thing to think about, stuff like that, but it's the small things, right? And I like it when a game does that sort of thematic process where it's like, hang on a minute. I'm not trigger straight away. Nice. I could just like kill some of these off straight away, but I don't think we need to worry about that. I do not think we need to worry. So for now, first we'll get my extra die. Trigger all those, get my defenses up. No, I could actually just like, because I should be, I'm defended anyway fully from those guys anyway, right? Get this ready to trigger on the next one. That's a 5. That's a 4. That's decent enough. So the Voidburn Sensor will keep adding 1 damage each turn, so chip damage is pretty good as well. But the main thing I want to do... 2 4s, delightful. So we do this and this. This gives me 5 extra die. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, 26 damage, so... I'm going to get a little bit more if I can. So, roll the 1 first. So, what's this? 28. I want to kill this guy off in 1 shot because he's got thorns on him. It's pretty much the way we want to go about it. So, 6, 5, 5. So you can't use them anywhere else. Get more die back. I don't have any 4s, so we use... Oh, you got 1 4, sorry. So we use this and this to do that damage on that. Get the kill. Gain that and that. Do we take chip damage? We do not. And it's good. And we do a 15 back. Like, that's a lot of dice I've rolled. What is the plan here, then? Thanks, game. I really needed that. That 1 made a massive difference to what I was going to do. It generally did as well. Like, it stopped me doing the one thing I wanted to do, and then I'm now stuck just, like, forced to defend. Got 31 damage, so we can kill 1 guy off, so we'll do that straight away. Kill this one off because he's going to be more of a pain, because he's going to do the stupid thing. And then... I can't gain delay block, which is very annoying. So we'll just set the mana reservoir. The mental reservoir. I love how this guy's getting chipped down because I keep rolling die. Like, I haven't actually done any damage to him. He's just getting chipped down from me, like going, oh, I'm going to roll these die. I'm going to roll this die. Here it's actually worth me putting 2 die into this. That's like madness, like the fury we gain from it as well, with the Sleet Sky and the Mental Reservoir. Like, this is such a good combo. How much damage are you on? 36. He's got 35. He's got 35 armor as well. So, put that in there first. I guess putting that in there and then 2 2s to get as much value as possible. We're at 48, which is not enough still. So let's roll some die. And I guess we'll put a 3 in there to roll as well. Into a 4, great. Okay. So the 3 goes there first, that is a kill on that. This guy dies to the sensor, so we're all good. I am liking this build. I'm liking this build a lot. -2 countdown. See, that's like that's actually usable, right? Like, you don't need anything else. I mean, you need like something to make these useful. I think you've got to make something to make them useful. It's very annoying to deal with. I will reroll here again. What have we got? Akashic Aqua. We've done this before. The Fortify is kind of nice, so I can get it to work. With 2 evens, gain block. On a 12, gain Fortify, which means we can just get more and more block, which is a way to stack up block. Do like the idea of it. If we get the upgrade. Let's get into Deplete to give you rain, though. That's interesting. Right? But I think the Akashic Aqua is the best one from here. Like, I've got enough die, I get lots of generation, and if I can get this in somehow, versus like Rewrite Reality or something, like even swapping these 2 over and getting the Rewrite Reality instead could be better, because, not really, but you know, like having something small and build up over time, which is easier to cast. Gain a water, gain an earth, gain a fire spell. I want a water spell, so that's what we're going to go for, because there's only one in particular I want. If we can get it, we'll be laughing. We did not get it here. Crushing Wave is technically better than Winter's Bite for what I want to be doing it for, right? It's not equal, so I can just put anything in there, and I think that's a good idea. I can't get 6s anyway. So basically I'm going to stack up and then just basically hit everyone. And I think that is the better play. Again, we'll do that and then just get rid of Winter's Bite here. See if we can get something pretty decent. We did not Submerge. We do get the Submerge, which is kind of cool. But no. Apply Poison and Rupture. We'll just take the Poison Fling because having an extra attack I can get rid of if I need to is better. Just in case an event pops up like that. So, mini side challenge. Can I one-shot these guys simultaneously? Really, all the 3s? I really dislike this already. Guess that's going there then to at least get the stuff for next turn, and then we'll do that. The snare is going to be a problem like that, but... I mean, I will trigger this, because I still needed to trigger it, right? I'm not happy about it, but I will. Turn that to a 3. Get defense there and defense there, and then we're good for the next turn. Because the Sleet Sky is getting triggered repeatedly is what we need to start off with. That way we can start ramping up the Hailstorm, and then we can start having fun from there. 1 die to get 4 die back. That is really good. And then just start rolling die, I guess. That's a 6. That's pretty good. We've got already 2 4s, so But they need to go in here. The 1 can go there to roll. That's another 1. We'll roll that again as well. That's another 3. Lots of 2s. So, a 3 and a 3. And then I guess we just deal the damage now? Or do we hold on to it and be really mean and one-shot them both simultaneously? Like, it doesn't make a difference doing the damage now or doing it later, really, does it? In my opinion. Because like, they just swap forms and I don't know what they're doing. Is my worry on that front, right? So I guess I just in turn. Oh, the guy is getting chipped down anyway, but... We're at 50 Fury. Roll that at 2 4s. That's really good. We'll put those in there. Another 4. I mean, we are defended, so it's fine. That guy's not changing later until then, so... Put that in there, and then put that in there to kind of help get this down. A 6, a 4, and a 2, which I would have loved to get earlier. Oh well. But still, ramping is necessary. I guess we'll do it this way around then instead. Maybe we'll get some other bonuses. We did not get the ones we wanted, so we'll go and put the defensive stuff here and roll there. We do get the 3s. The 3 can go there and there. How much are we at the moment? 134. We're so close. That guy takes the chip damage as well. I just want to do it because I know I can, right? There's no point in using the crushing wave until I crush both of my opponents. This triggers for the dice roll. Delightful. We're at 160 damage, and I can get 10 exactly. 170. That felt good. That did fight. That felt really good. Yeah, first 3 is rolled split into that. Lose 1 die, but gain 15 fury every turn. I like this. It allows me to stack fury even more, and I will take it. The Rage Blade. See, this is the other reason why I took the crooked die as well, because technically, like, if I get a lost die, I don't get permanently hit by it. Yeah, taking the 50% max HP does not matter to me now. We can put this down. So here, the roll for the 10 is pretty good, right? If you do get the for the IC, plus, like, extra bonuses, and you gain the block also. Gaining the Fortify on that as well would do the other good thing about it, but... Rewrite Reality first. That's the way I want to go. We swap that over to make sure that goes in there. And then we've got a really good defensive build. Do we have an early shop I can use? And that has a lot of fights going this way, so that we will. It does mean that we miss out on some of the elite fights, but that's a-okay. I hate these things. Because the reshape and how it triggers and stuff is very annoying. So the one thing I like about Rewrite Reality is it will also trigger on 2s. And that's a big thing, right? The fact that I can actually turn a 2 into a better die, essentially. In theory. We take a bit of chip damage, that is unfortunate. 38 across the board is kind of interesting. Now, can I defend first? Interesting. Doesn't fill up when it gets the countdown reduced because there's no die in it. Okay. That's kind of a nice visual indicator for what I was thinking in my head then for a moment. I was like, is there a visual indicator for, like, when I'm not actually, kind of using the thing that I should be using, right? That's a 6. I can't actually reroll a 6. That's very annoying. So, do that. Come on, game. What's this? Knowing I can't use 6s, you give me that. Alright, there we go. They're all at 57, so I don't need anything else to worry about, so there we go. I do like Crushing Wave with this, actually. This is hilarious. Let's use 2 poison, Water Lotus. I'll take the Water Lotus. It's good to sell, right? Like, it's good enough to sell. Into the next fight. Don't want to go that way. I could go that way, but I'd rather go this way. I seem to have even more fun. Does trigger that. That's good straight away. Gotta watch out for that when it triggers, like, because it triggering can be like a massive difference between like what I want and what's going to happen, right? Guess we'll just set that up. That guy almost dies from just me rolling die. That's hilarious. I mean, I have made it harder for me to trigger the Ice Ward on repeat because I've got the Rage Blade, but it does kind of make my damage more consistent. Like, long term. So, like, for me, like, that is kind of, like, the better solution. I think we're done with this one now, aren't we? We'll make sure that we, get everything first, right? Get all the rerolls out of our system and stuff, and then we'll deal like 70 damage to everyone. I cannot take additional potions. Interesting. Poison Barrier, I don't care about it, but I'll take it because it could be sellable. And I can't take a potion there because the other 2 potions I've got are actually pretty good. Into shop. Icicle Blade. Deal 1 damage increase by 2 this combat. Very interesting. Good on repeats, casting, which I'm not really doing very much of, so yeah. Disenchant, Disenchant, Poison Fling, Disenchant the Water Lotus. I think this is not going in the build anymore, so we'll get rid of it. Get as much gold as possible. And then give me some really decent artifacts. Turn 1 deal damage, gain tenacity on turn 1. Can only gain at 4 block. Only can gain block 4 times each round. Gain 2 reinforce on turn 1. Those seem really good. Like, this is great because turn 1 just gaining the tenacity does mean that I can just like stack block consistently. The issue with that is I don't have ways to scale block, and I think this is terrible. Reinforce is kind of cool, but not really. I'm just going to take the charge necklace because I want to get the reroll in the right place, right? Turn 1, having it charges to everything. On block, apply Rupture to a random enemy. This is interesting. Each turn, -1 countdown to all spells, so that's this one and this one only. I'm going to roll that. That's what we get. On a 2, regain some health. On a 1, destroy it, and gain a Barra and a Fury. And then for each 3 rolls, roll a 1. that helps me out in the sense that I can keep rolling extra die. Every third 3 rolled, I just get another die as well. I think it's fine. That is fine. This should be a very convincing win. My question is do I, if I get 20 damage straight away. I forgot. That's a 3. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 6. Shame, shame, shame. The good news is, at least with the Rage Blade, like I still gain 15 Fury a turn, which is like really hard to stop me gaining. Which means now I've got 30, I can just like do quite a lot of damage to all of these, which means I don't take shit damage from this guy pretty much. Because that kills and that kills, so yeah, like that's kind of the way you want to be playing it. And we'll still roll to make sure we can do as much damage possible this turn. 2 4s is kind of really pointless. We can't gain any defense on the small stuff, so that's also a problem. Two 2s are good enough to go in there, deal the damage. Because I killed it in one, it doesn't spawn the other. Very nice. I like finding this stuff out. Because I rolled so many die, it just takes in a bunch of damage. It is good. Yeah, so 3 3s to get an extra dice roll, which is really nice. A 6, I can't use a 6, it's very annoying. Yeah, 2s need to be rerolled anyway, I can't do it anywhere else, so that goes in there and that goes in there, that drops them down. 2 6s, but we'll just put the 6 and that 6 in there anyway. I think we're done now, aren't we? We've got enough damage. Yeah, we've got enough damage. But can we? No, we're not going to be able to kill him with that, so. Crushing Wave! The setup is so good with this build. Reroll or die gain block equal to the total value of die. That's kind of cool. I like the idea of that. Plus the reroll or die is kind of cool, but it being 6 is the problem. I mean, I'll pick it up, because like, one of the best things I could probably put in this, if I could cast it. I just don't think I'm going to be able to. Right? Saying that though, Crushing Wave, what are you? +3 or just more chances to do it? Nah, +3 damage is probably better on that. 2 more fights than the boss. Let's do these. Let's do this. Applying weak to me. That would seem like a really good plan. I'll reroll 1 5 here. We do get the 1 back. That's pretty good. Roll the 1 there. We do get 2 5s, so I guess we're just going to go for the Ice Ward play here. I gambled, I didn't get what I wanted, I'm disappointed already, it's very annoying. Like, don't talk to me about it. It auto casts next turn anyway, so it's fine. Probably the only downside is the fact that, like, I've really got to try and attempt to trigger some of this stuff, right? I mean, 3 die into that is actually still pretty good. Like, I get an extra die back, and it might be actually something I can actually use quite well. A 6 I can't really use is fine, I guess. I need to fully defend as much as possible first, so 2 4s. I am defended, so we must deal some damage here. And yeah, just end turn. I do like this game in the way, just like how it's all designed and stuff. I think it's one of those sort of like hidden gem games, right? Like, everyone kind of knows it exists, but it kind of just hasn't, like, taken off, I guess? Or maybe it does. Maybe, like, everyone that loves this game is already kind of, like, subscribed to my channel being like, when he's putting another one up, it's taking ages. Would not surprise me at all if that was the case. Can we get the kill this turn is my question. Not with that sort of roll. Put that in there. Had to still get the block out. It mattered. Ooh, a regen potion. Don't really care about that. Blizzard. Get the hail and the rain. See, that's kind of cool, right? Because it would mean it might be able to cast itself again, but I got other stuff that would cause problems for that. But nowhere to gain hail, I wouldn't turn it down. Hold to die deals X damage to all enemies. Tethered Azor. Just basically means I do 15 damage every single turn. Like, on point, if I wanted to. I'll reroll though. If I get the one thing I'm looking for, I would trade it in a heartbeat. Frost Ray, Sea Ward. Take Sea Ward at this point. Don't need the potion. That's a weird thing he's taken back to that menu if I pass it up. Lose Wavekeeper. Choose to gain a voice spell. Yeah, why not? Let's see what we get. Sticks is kind of interesting. They just keep all the die I have and they all reroll. I get to enchant each one every turn with the Stygian. Which does technically beat out the Rewrite Reality, in my opinion. Right? And then receive 1 Vex for anti-life. To all enemies. Apply days, mark, destroy a random die. No, let's take sticks. Like, I mean, we've got the rolls for it, so, like, just giving me a 4 or a 5 that just sticks around consistently and also rolls every turn extra is just an extra die for me to use. Whether I use it in spells or I don't is irrelevant to me. The fact that I can use it is more important. Right, so, like, this turn here, I can get, like, rolls and stuff and set the Glaciate and everything else up, but it's like... Oh, I need to defend, don't I? This is the point where I think, like, okay, maybe, just maybe, I might have some issues. Oh, he also eats die at the end of turn, so can't keep him for this turn. That's annoying. Only if I had that regen potion. Oh, really? He's gonna keep gaining power? That's really, like, kind of annoying. 6, cool. Ice Sword, that, and that. We're at 39 for now. Roll that, see what we get. Okay. And defended, get a lot more die. I want to use as many of them as possible is the issue here. Do the damage, might as well. And I do that. It sticks around, but does it get destroyed? Is the question. Oh, he eats it after it does the damage. Okay. So yeah, with the Void Burn and the sticks, they are such a good combo because you keep die around and then you can keep recasting them on like a consistent basis. So it's kind of like, oh, Here you go. Consistently do damage on repeat whenever you want. Having the mental reservoir up is kind of nice to make sure that I can actually just, like, use it. Let's just deal the damage here. Try and get this guy down as much as I can. Start rolling some 1s. 6, not great. A 4. Gain defense first. Got another 3, that is great. Another 4. Kind of want to be punished there a little bit for my hubris of having like, yeah, you know what, I'll just chuck that in there. That's a kill. Awkward start on that guy, plus it didn't allow me to use the one thing that I picked up recently, which is very disappointed on. Incursion, 12 block, roll this. Concoction, reroll die into low die, that's kind of awesome, but we'll pick it up, because why not at this point, and carry on. And carry on. Let's disenchant a spell. I think, yeah, rewrite reality is gone. We'll get rid of the whirlpool though. And C. Deplete, deal 6 damage for an enemy. Gain 12 block. Rainfall. Multi-jet. Deplete, gain a rain. Front and rear. Hydroclasp. Guess take the multi-jet, but... So... we don't get to keep my Hailstorm anymore. But with any luck, we should outscale everything. With any luck. Okay, so that was already triggered. We don't need to worry about that for now. I need to get, like, defense up, if I can. Extra 1 is pretty good. A 5. And we'll check a 3 in there again to see if we just get 1. Yeah, did not. So we'll defend up first. Check that in there as well. Get 3 more die back. At this point, I guess it is just get as much defense as possible. Get the sticks up for 1 die, then play that. And then pass the turn. So this is the bonus of being able to roll them with the sticks, because this is the end of the turn and reroll all the Stygian die. I should do Stygian. Like, it's actually, like, pretty important that you actually have that. I hate you predicted this, because I want to cast it anyway. So, like, this now means I can cast this, and is actually worth doing so, even if I do lose it. Yes, I give them the predict and stuff, which is annoying, but, like, I really hopefully just going to try and outscale them. If I need to, I can kill these guys off if they're doing silly stuff like this guy here. Which I will do, the holy water on him. And then we'll use the smoke screen to make sure I'm also, like, stable defense. Let's ice water that baby. Lots of 1s. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. Here, actually using the reservoir is a good idea. 2 4s can go into there to make sure that we get what we want. Get that 3 to go in there to give me that. And then I guess we're just doing some damage to everyone. So you take chip and everything else. Cool. I love that this keeps coming back. It's going to keep doing damage on repeat as well. Admittedly, the Fury scaling only triggers the 15 every turn at the start of the turn, which is kind of nice, but eventually this will ramp up and we'll be laughing. Because the more this ramps up, the better off we're going to be long run. That's enough to kind of help me out. We'll do that again just to make sure. Cool. Lots of 3s and a 1. Roll that, get another 3, so put a 3 in there, a 3 in there, change one of those 3s into that, we want to keep the 6 in that, and then play that, and then in turn. It's not amazing with this as such, but it's still pretty good. Like, I'm not going to say no to it, right? Triggers that straight away. Check the 5 and get the extra die as well. So every die now I get just instantly rolls like 4 more, which is gives me 4 Fury stacks, which... Hey, I wouldn't say no to free Fury. And then... I guess we'll check get more defense first. Check that 3 in there. And then wipe everything else out. And then pass the turn. Oh no, you keep regenning those hands. They must be very important to you. Because you gotta remember, now these also generate Pure Fury at the end of turn as well. So it's just kind of like, oh, okay, didn't realize that's how that worked kind of situation. Ah, 2 more 3s. That is brilliant. And that, because I got rolled more 3s, I get a 1 back. That's a 4, that's pretty good. That's only a 3. We want to roll that we can. With a 6, cool. I'm trying not to use these die, because, again, extra bonuses and stuff. Like, you want to try and make sure that you can min-max as much as possible. At the moment we're 82, so we can actually just go for the full attack, so that's what we'll do. Put the 1 in there as well. And then enchant this. The pass turn. So I get 20. I get basically 35 damage at the end of every turn, just from these die. Plus whatever else appears with the Sleep Sky that I end up getting as well. Oh, this is kind of funny. That gives me a 3, doesn't it? That turns into a 5. I'm going to use a 4 here to trigger this then. That's the other variability of these, is I can actually trigger this by doing that and sacrificing one of these die, which is actually kind of like almost a must in some cases. Got 85 again. I guess we just deal the damage now before we have to worry about anything else. And do that there. Trigger all of these to get all the defense I'll ever need. An extra 1. Oh. That and that go in there. We give that back to itself. Check that in there for no reason, because it just rolls. I have 60 damage before we even start, goes to 75. I already one-shot this. Plus I also got the rolls as well. Like, oh yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, 93. 100. I don't need to do anything else. I can just literally cast it straight away and I wipe everything out. That's hilarious. It's an actual kill. Crushing Wave was actually a really good pickup. I'm surprised that worked as well as it did. But that's an interesting build. Styx really kind of rounded that out for what the plan was as well. I'm kind of impressed by it. Really good run. Really enjoyed that. Can't say no when I get to roll lots of die. There we go. Another win under the belt. And finally Lapis has got another challenge run done. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like. Subscribe to see more. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.